Well, this is a really important question to ask because, first of all, in the Commission for Status of Women 62, which happened in 2018, as you know, the focus was on rural women, and this remains a very important constituency in terms of looking at inequalities among women. There are still significant inequalities among women, and rural women are often less advantaged on many issues, whether you look at things like, for example, availability and access to healthcare, whether you look at the prevalence of early marriage, whether we look at the amount of time that women spend in fetching the basic requirements of a household's existence. All of these, on all of these areas, what we see is that there are significant inequalities among women in many different countries, and the rural-urban divide remains a very important one in terms of women's well-being and women's ability to enjoy rights. So it's very important that we maintain a focus, not just on women as a homogeneous group, but look at particular axes of inequality and discrimination that create inequalities among women. And I think the inequality in terms of rural-urban remains a very important one, almost as pervasive as inequalities of class, inequalities by income group. And so it's really important that we put the focus on rural women. If in countries we achieve the rights and on the indicators that have been set out under the SDGs, and in CSW, if we pay particular attention to the condition of rural women and making sure that their work burdens are reduced, that their access to income security is enhanced, then this would be a very good indication that we've really reached universalism and have managed to reduce gender inequalities, not only among those who are very disadvantaged, comparing women with men, but also among women who are less advantaged in terms of their current standard of living. So I think maintaining that focus is very important in all contexts, particularly in contexts such as sub-Saharan Africa, where agrarian livelihoods remain very pervasive and the majority of women live in rural areas.